Morning, Daryl, artist in recovery. It's 3:57 in the morning, Sunday, the 14th of July, 2024. Barely awake, but still alive. Zombie of Roseman, California, Weaver, Genesee, and no growling this time because this whole damn thing's a nightmare. Yesterday, it may sound like I was going nuts over my reactions, and I probably was. I'm looking and talking at your picture over here instead of here. Sorry about that. But I'm still checking through the media's in there talking. CNN right now has got two two politicals, and then they're going to be analyzing this damn thing for all day long. And yeah, Trump is using this thing as a political point, a talking point. I had thought about this. I mean, before the shot was taking place, before this guy popped up here, a 20-something-year-old with a rifle. I'm wondering if this was an entire setup. But I'll be joining the rest of the conspiracy nut jobs out there who are analyzing this to death. I know this is going to be a political talking point between now and November. Trump is going to use this for his rallies. I guarantee it if he hasn't done so already. Saying how victimized he is, and now he's going to go after Biden, everybody. You ever notice that the crowd's reaction at this point? Yeah, they were terrified because of the gunshots. And the guy is dead. The kid is dead. He's a 20-year-old. And then everyone else is like, yeah, he's alive. And then I'd seen two local people doing the finger and flipping people off, and actually the camera off. And this is a hell of a way to motivate the people, I'll tell you that much. I'm afraid of the consequences down the road. This is going to be a solidification here. They're going to be voting for a martyr. Basically, Trump has got himself martyred. Secret Service were fast enough to get his ass into one of the armored vehicles and get him out of there. And yeah, there's no way you could have faked that one. There was no way you could have faked that injury. I looked at it. There's no way you could fake it. And why they waited? When they saw the guy, yeah, they were waiting for the shot to be taken. But keep this in mind, if this guy was hopping from one rooftop to another rooftop, he was already noticed. He was already noticed. Secret Service is just waiting. And when the shot was taken, they were going to do their thing. I don't know why they didn't act fast enough and arrest the guy. They should have, could have, didn't. I don't know. All I know is conspiracy nut jobs are going to go lunatic over this one. There's going to be a lot of talk on this one. And corporate media are having a field day over this shit. But yesterday was emotional. I mean, originally I was going over to a site called Church Without Walls and check in with a reverend. I'm going to turn on CNN.
Donald Trump injured but safe. The 2024 election fundamentally altered. America reeling from a horrific act of violence. Good morning. I'm Casey Hunt. You are watching CNN's special coverage, a special edition of CNN This Morning with the attempted assassination
And he rallies his troops. The fist pump. Did not have a martyr.
The former president, Donald Trump, there, telling his security detail to wait so that he can raise his fist in the air and yell, "Fight, fight, fight." Former president, the presumptive Republican nominee, shot through the ear by an assassin's bullet. He is okay. His life was spared by mere inches. New York Times photographer Doug Mills captured this image. It shows what appears to be a vapor trail following the bullet, one of the bullets, as it flew past Trump's head as he stood on the stage. One person in attendance was killed, and 2 others remain in critical condition. The Secret Service says the suspected shooter was killed by responding officers, and believe that this footage shows the would-be assassin's body on a rooftop just outside the rally. A witness telling CNN affiliate KDRK that they believe they saw him moving from roof to roof moments before the shooting. Following his injury, the former president was swarmed by Secret Service agents who placed themselves around him to prevent further injury. And as we just saw moments later, this wounded but defiant Trump, this now iconic image of him standing with a flag, his fist in the air. There it is, from Evan Bucci of the Associated Press. You can see the blood, of course, streaming from his ear down his face. He would later say he heard the bullet whizzing by his ear as it was hit. This historic moment was captured on tape, and this picture is going to live in American history, and it could, if not already, has become the defining image of this election. Senate Republican candidate Dave McCormick was at the scene, and he told...
I just wanted to get that portion of it on tape. Okay, so now I've seen it. Now they're going to be talking to people who got the reactions and are going to be saying what the hell happened. I always having an emotional conniption fit over this damn situation because I got a feeling that we got a martyr and he's got the office. I was having a conniption fit over this damn thing because I was standing before that the shooter didn't realize this shit's going to happen. There was a lot of anger, a lot of vitriol, a lot of pressure on this kid. A 20-year-old. He probably thought it through, but not enough of it. What if he missed? He's dealing with the Secret Service. And if he was already over there with a gun, they already had him targeted. He was a dead man. They should have arrested his ass. But instead, extreme prejudice. Did the kid actually understood that he was going to be unleashing this shit? That he was actually unleashing something that was going to be galvanizing these people like crazy? It's bad enough Trump is facing legal crap going on right now as it is. And he's been bellyaching about it, and so is Congress. Now, they're really going to have it. They're going to have it. Dems want gun control. They wanted to avoid situations like this. But the Republicans are going to make this thing into worse. It's the followers I'm worried about. It's the followers and what's going to be happening afterwards. A political assassination just took place in front of our eyes. Biden was quick on this one by disengaging himself from this, saying, this wasn't necessary. This wasn't needed. This is not America. He was trying to tell Trump and the followers in a way, I didn't sanction this. This was a lone wolf. Every time there's been political rallies, they've always been worried about lone wolves out there. Trump has got the same Secret Service protection as Biden does because he has been former president. And that distinction earns him that. And because he's on going places left and right, the Secret Service their job is to protect the former president and now political candidate. And now it gets even worse. One dead, two others critically injured. So a follower or staff got killed to rally people out there. And yet I heard him. I heard the guns in the video. Now they're going to be wanting from all the camera angles they can, all the videos and all the material necessary for this. It's events that are going to be unleashed more and more that I'm worried about. Trump could have stubbed his toe. I didn't care about it. Trump gets shot, bloodied. That's a different thing altogether. It's not the person. It's the actions, and the martyr has just been created. That's what I'm concerned about. And now we're going to have the people coming out there. They're going to use this as an excuse. That's what I'm worried about. This is nuts. This is insane. And this is not America. But I bet you Putin's laughing his ass off on this one. He goes, oh, too bad. I really didn't like that guy in the first place. Oh well. At least Biden is still alive. Too bad. I wouldn't put it past Putin on that one. And yeah, freaked me out yesterday. So I posted my freakouts. Why not? It still has me worried. It still has me worried about this one. I know it's got the law enforcement community, Justice Department insane. Secret Service is going to be having a field day over this. Every law enforcement agency, every intelligence agencies have already been galvanized. This is going to be keeping these guys on their toes for a long time. But this is going to be the one that they're truly going to be using as a martyr. Trump's not dead. He's got initiated. But that's not the point. Their God has been bled. And now he's in office. I've had a few pundits out there saying, we don't have to keep thinking about that one. I'm thinking, no, it's already locked it. This will galvanize them and solidify them more and more. And they should have known. And yeah, they were waiting. You have a guy moving from rooftop to rooftop without a camera but a long barrel. Yeah, they were waiting. They're going to get the blood. So FBI is going to be digging into this kid's history like crazy. They're going to be tearing his ass apart left and right. They're going to be interviewing witnesses on the ground, and they're going to be interviewing his family, friends, social media. They're going to be scrubbing this shooter's life like crazy on this one. And they're going to get a detail on this one. They'll be tearing apart his physical home. They'll be interrogating his family. They'll be sorting through his stuff, including his dirty laundry. Ew. And they're going to find out why. There's going to be a lot of iconic pictures going to be posting left and right, not to mention the videos on this one. And these things are going to be used as political fodder. Trust me, this isn't over yet. This is just the beginning. We've already gotten through the P wave. Now the S waves are going to be crazy like crazy. It's just consider this a volcanic event. First you get an earthquake. First primary wave when things get shaken. And now the after effects. Now the aftershocks are going to be... Yeah. And he had to do the head. He had to do the fist. To show people that he's alright. Their God is okay. And he goes, USA, USA. We just got ourselves a new ball game on this one here, Daryl. We just got ourselves a new ball game on this one. And this one's going to scare the hell out of everybody because that's what it's there for. So I was trying to make an indication out of my friend. I went to church. And that's when I got the information. So I had to switch over to CNN yesterday morning. Actually, yesterday evening. And I was seeing all hell breaking loose. And then I saw it. And then I freaked. My channel's full of it. If I'm not mistaken, I've also sent out my freakouts to you. Trump's been martyred. We just lost the election. Now, how the hell are we going to be able to deal with that one?